After years of slumber, finally, real-time strategy games are making a comeback in 2025. An amazing year for all RTS fans out there. From nostalgic revivals to innovative titles, is experiencing a renaissance, blending classic gameplays with modern advancements. Let's discover the most anticipated RTS games coming up in 2025. Tempest Rising is one of the most anticipated real-time strategy games of this year, and is a spiritual successor to the original Command & Conquer. Developed by Sleepgate Ironworks and published by Saber Interactive 3D Realms, the game is set to launch on April 24, 2025 on PC through Steam. It promises to deliver a rich RTS experience with deep base building mechanics, asymmetrical faction, and a gripping alternate history narrative. Tempest Rising is set in an alternate 1997, where the Cuban Missile Crisis escalated into a nuclear war, leaving the planet in ruins. In the aftermath, a mysterious red vine known as the Tempest begins to spread across the globe, offering a new source of energy but also awakening an ancient race called the Veti. The game's stories revolve around the conflict between two primitive factions, the GDF and the Tempest Dynasty. As you can imagine, Tempest Rising draws much inspiration from Command & Conquer. DORF, or Real-Time Strategic Conflict, is a love letter to the golden age of RTS games, drawing heavy inspiration from classics like Command & Conquer and Dune 2. Developed with a retro aesthetic that mimics the pixelated visuals of 90s games, DORF offers a familiar yet refreshing experience for fans of the genre. At its core, DORF is a traditional RTS with base building, resource gathering, and unit production. Player can construct buildings, train armies, and expand their territory. The game features a large variety of units, including infantry, tanks, aircraft, and even mechs, allowing for diverse strategies. One of the standouts of DORF is the ability to take over factories in close combat. This adds another layer of tactical depth, and player must decide whether to destroy enemy structures or capture them. Age of Respair is a game that focuses on medieval castle building and siege warfare, drawing inspiration from classics like Stronghold and Age of Empires 2. Set in a richly detailed medieval world, the game challenges players to construct and defend sprawling castles while managing resources, army, and the needs of their population. With its emphasis on intricate base buildings and large-scale battles, Age of Respair promises to deliver a deeply immersive medieval RTS experience. Players can design and customize their fortress with varieties of structures, including walls, towers, gates, and keeps, each offering unique defensive and economic benefits. Age of Respair will also feature a robust single-player campaign where players can relive historical medieval conflict and raise to power as a feudal lord. Multiplayer modes, of course, will include competitive and cooperative gameplays, allowing players to test their castle building abilities. Broken Arrow is developed by Steel Balalaika and published by Slytherin. It's set in a modern-day conflict with players commanding either the US or Russian forces. The game features over 300 units across land, sea, and air, including tanks, helicopters, drones, and special forces. Each faction has unique strengths and weaknesses, encouraging players to adapt the strategy based on the battlefield and their opponent tactics. Broken Arrow stands out for its realistic portrayal of modern warfare. Units behave authentically, with tanks needing to angle their armor for maximum protection and helicopters requiring careful maneuvering to avoid enemy fire. The game includes detailed logistics such as supply lines that repair and resupply units on the front line. Capital Command is being developed by Hellride Games and published by Hudadors. It's an upcoming RTS set to release this year, with battling rogue AI-controlled fleets in procedurally generated space battles. Of course, this means that it's going to be a sci-fi RTS set in space, which will combine space simulation. The game focuses on tactical depth and customization, making it a standout titles. The game will feature a large variety of weapons, including projectile artillery and defense turrets, which can be strategically placed to counter enemy tactics. Additionally, players can salvage resources from defeated enemies to repair and upgrade their ships, adding another layer of progressions. That the procedurally generated events will make no playthrough the same one. How true this is going to be, it's hard to say, but let's hope it's good. Crown of Greed is an upcoming real-time strategy developed by Bloom Entertainment, set to release in Quarter 2 or 2025, set in a mystical Slavic-inspired land of Rodovia. The game tasks players with defending their kingdom against an evil dragon and its undead minions. What sets a Crowd of Grid apart from the other titles in this video? It's the innovative indirect control system. NPC, including heroes and soldiers, they operate on their free will with advanced AI. Player must use then persuasion, contracts, or even bribes to influence their subject, creating a fresh dynamic on gameplay experience that deviates from the traditional RTS mechanics. The game combines kingdom management with strategic combat, allowing players to build and upgrade structures and recruit heroes to fend off waves of enemies. Crown of Grid also will feature a rich single-player campaign where player must balance diplomacy, resource management, and combat to save Rodovia. Empire Eternal takes inspiration from Empire Earth and will take us through a sweeping journey through 20 eras of human civilization, developed by Hippo Games and published by Microprose. Players will build and manage empires, from humble stone settlements to futuristic metropolis, while engaging in large-scale battles across land, sea, and air. The game's unique selling point is the ability to let players experience the evolution of human history, with each era introducing new technology, units, and strategic challenges. The gameplay emphasizes deep base building, resource management, and tactical combat. Player must construct and upgrade buildings like town center, barracks, and research facility to support their growing empires. The game also introduces innovative mechanics like melee combat, where units can scale walls and board enemy ships, adding a dynamic layer to battles. Additionally, Empire Eternal offers a robust modding support. Era 1 takes players into the depth of space, where they command massive fleets and engage in large-scale battles across star systems. Developed by Playflock, the game combines traditional RTS mechanics with modern innovations, offering a new take on the genre. Players will build and manage fleets, harvest resources, and conquer planets, while navigating the complexities of interstellar warfare. The games will offer a variety of factions, each with unique ships and technology. Players can customize their fleets, research new technology, and adapt their strategies. Era 1 also introduces a dynamic campaign mode where players can explore a vast galaxy, forge alliances, fight in epic battles. Era 1 promises to deliver an unforgettable sci-fi RTS experience. Global Conflagration is set in a near-future world ravaged by global conflict. Drawing inspiration from classics like Company of Heroes, the game focuses on large-scale warfare, resource management, and tactical decision-making. Player commands one of several factions, each with unique technologies and units, as they battle for the control of a war-torn planet. The gameplay revolves around capturing and holding key points on the map to secure resources and gain strategic advances. Player must build bases, produce units, and manage supplies lines, while engaging in intense battle across diverse terrain from urban city to barren desert. Global Conflagration offers a unique twist on the gameplay, adding weather effects and destructible environment to a scale never seen before, which can dramatically alter the battlefield. For example, sandstorms can obscure vision. With a focus on both single-player campaigns and competitive, Global Conflagration will offer new ways for players to experience total war, or at least we hope so. The game will offer modern visuals and deep tactical gameplay, and I really am excited to see what is going to happen with this game. Rogue Command combines traditional base building and resource management with rogue-like elements. Developed by Team Rogue Command, the game challenges players to build and defend bases across procedurally generated maps, each with unique challenges and opportunities. Players must gather resources, construct buildings, and train units, all while unlocking new blueprints and upgrades. I'm really excited about this one, as I like roguelites. These blends of RTS and roguelike mechanics create a fresh and replayable experience for strategy fans, or at least we hope it will deliver that. The roguelike elements add an additional layer of tension and excitement, as players must weigh the risk of expanding their base against the needs to prepare for incoming threats. Sanctuary Shattered Sun aims to capture the epic scale and strategic depth of classic RTS like Supreme Commander, while introducing innovative mechanics and modern design. Developed by Enherten Media, a team of veteran RTS developers, the game is set on a Dyson sphere, a colossal megastructure built around the sun, and promises to redefine large-scale RTS gameplay. These settings allow for battle of an unprecedented scale, dwarfing even the largest map in Supreme Commander. The sphere artificial surface features diverse biomes, frozen wastelands, scorching deserts, and verdant jungles, each offering unique strategic considerations. For example, players can freeze oceans to create new invasion routes or shatter the terrain with super weapons, adding a dynamic layer of gameplay. The Scouring is an upcoming RTS that aims to capture the magic of classic titles like Warcraft 2 and 3. Set in an high fantasy world, the game features two factions, human and orcs, each with unique units, buildings, and playstyles. Players will gather resources, build bases, and command armies in fast-paced battle that empathize strategy and quick decision-making. The game introduces several modern innovations while staying true to its retro roots. One standout feature include PG elements such as loot drops and heroes progression. Heroes can level up, much like Warcraft 3. The Scouring promises to offer a dynamic campaign with branching storylines, allowing players to experience the conflict from both human and orc perspective. And what about you? Which RTS are you looking forward in 2025? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.